Hi guys, welcome to Drum Dog, and today we are going to be talking about dampening our cymbals. So when we think dampening as drummers, I think we default drums, especially snare drum, but that's not to say that's the only thing we can use dampening products on. In fact, I've got this ride cymbal just behind us here. It is a Paiste 20-inch dry ride, and it's a little bit thick. It gets a little bit lively quite quickly, and the wash becomes a little bit more than I want it to be.
And that's cool in certain situations.
Yeah, definitely.
But there are certain situations that, if you've got that trio gig in the cruise ship cocktail bar, if that's the only ride you've got, you're going to want to bring that volume down a little bit, aren't you?
Yeah.
So today we're going to use 3 different products to try and get the sustain of that cymbal down a little bit. So first of all, we're going to use our good old trusty Moongel. Then we're going to try our, just your ordinary electrical tape, which you can get anywhere.
Very expensive, expensive.
Yeah, the cheapest option. And the most expensive option, Meinl's very own Cymbal Tuners, which are basically just different sized magnets.
Yeah, they're these little rubberized magnets. You get a light one and then a heavy one, which is kind of twice as thick, and they just magnetize on each side of the cymbal. So we're going to be using each 3 of our dampening options in a light dampening and then heavy dampening situation. So for the Moongel, that's just going to be 1 gel near the center versus 2 gels spaced a little bit further out, because the further out we're going to go, the more of that vibration we're going to control. For the tape, that's going to be 1 strip of tape versus kind of a few more strips of tape around the underside of the cymbal there. And for the cymbal tuners, that's going to be the light cymbal tuners up towards the bell versus the heavy cymbal tuners out towards the edge of the cymbal. I think it's going to be interesting to see whether these heavy and light things just sound the same per product, or if each one actually brings a different vibe to the cymbal.
Yeah. On my cymbals, I've used one of these products before. I won't say it till the end.
Okay.
But I was not impressed with it.
Oh.
But I didn't like it. But let's see what these others come up with.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the original undampened cymbal sound with then 6 variations of dampening on there.
Yeah, yeah.
So what do you reckon?
I think each actually sounds quite different.
Yeah.
They don't sound the same. It's not just the same cymbal dampened. It actually, I think, makes a fairly big difference how you do it. In order of favourites, me personally, I am Cymbal Tuners at the bottom, Moongel, then tape. I think the cheapest option of the tape is just as non-intrusive as you need it to be. It gives a bit of sustain, I think possibly because it's spread across a wider area of the cymbal instead of focusing on just one area, helps control it a tiny bit. And you think that tape's so much lighter than the other options. It's a lighter dampening spread thinner across the whole thing instead of heavy dampening in one place. Because I think especially with those cymbal tuners,
It chokes it out.
it's so dead so quickly, and especially with that light one where I've put it up close to the bell there. I mean, the reason I've done that is because anywhere else, even just on the very top of the bow of the cymbal, it completely kills it. But yet when you do pop it up on the bell, you get a great bow sound and it has a nice level of control, but it completely kills the bell because it's physically on that bell.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough of me talking. What are your thoughts?
My favourite, and this isn't the point of the video, was the undampened cymbal sound. I'm just like,
Yeah, but I've heard your ride, Cymbal Man. That's what you like. It's too much for me.
I'm never gonna get the gig in the cruise ship in the cocktail bar. I have a wall of Marshall behind me that I have to cut through, and so I have AAX Explosions 18, 19. They're big and similar ride, sorry.
Yeah.
But even then, I think the tape, even if I needed to control the ring, it without killing the tone.
Yeah.
I think, and I had the one I tried before was the Meinl Cymbal Tuners. It just it's a bit too much. It takes some of the character. I think. I know loads of people swear by them.
I've had luck with them in other situations, just not so much in this one.
I tell you what, they're brilliant for. If you pass me the thing they come in is perfect for holding my ear defenders.
I didn't know where you were going with that then. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So maybe the most expensive ear defender holder for me, but just the job.
You know, you could probably get those pots without the Meinl stuff in them.
No, I'm sure it's better with the Meinl.
The ear defenders sound better if they're stored in the Meinl.
It's got a Meinl badge on it. Now, I think a common misconception with these and dampening in general is for a lot of drummers that are being told to control their volume, and cymbals can be a very big part of the volume, especially in the high frequencies.
Yeah.
And I think people try dampening to get this volume down rather than using technique, and it just kills the sound.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's very much horses for courses with the actual cymbal in that application. You can't take a Sabian APX crash and dampen it and use it in a quiet situation. It'll sound like a thick crash that doesn't open up. What you need to use is a thinner crash cymbal and hit it lighter. So yeah, I'm with you there. I think dampening isn't a volume control, it's very much a tone control. It's a sustain control, and how much sustain you actually want from that cymbal in a given situation. It may in result affect the volume a bit, but if that's what you're aiming for, it's maybe not the right solution, in my opinion. But there are no rules on this, so you do you, man.
Yeah, I agree. I've definitely never been told to try and keep my volume down.
Is that true?
No, it's not.
I think I've probably told you before, just like in the audience, like,
Anyway, enough about our playing. What about you? Do you dampen your cymbals, and if so, what do you use?
If you enjoyed this sound comparison, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to check out our other videos, and we hope to see you again soon. Wow.
Wow.